It was on, guys. Ethan Netflix Gamer here. Instead, I want to talk about something a little bit different, a little bit more touchy subject. I want to talk about Netflix and acquisitions and what they and a studio, about a game publisher they could acquire to quickly build up more repertoire in gaming, especially as they're looking to grow their gaming division, but they're doing it rather slowly. And obviously, Netflix Games hasn't exactly set the world on fire yet. But here's a thought: how about Netflix buys Sega? Now, I know, obviously, the Sega COO has come out and said, well, we're not up for sale yet. Things everyone says they're not up for sale unless it's a good price. In business, you've got to remember that everything's got a price. And as someone who has actually got a financial stake in Sega, I got to admit, I do think Netflix buying them would be quite good, especially for both parties, especially since, obviously, Netflix needs a huge game library to keep people invested in Netflix games. People will say, "Oh, but Netflix games is like an add-on to my Netflix subscription. It doesn't really matter." I mean, it depends what your opinion is, because obviously, the way I see it, Netflix has a need for more games. Sega has a need for a partner who has, multimedia capabilities, and I think they would be a good match because obviously Netflix obviously can produce films and TV shows and you know animes and merchandise of Sega's IPs, and Sega can just bring their games to Netflix games and obviously bring their games to other platforms and make billions of dollars for Netflix. To me, it makes a lot of sense. So, a downside of this is obviously the price, because Sega is worth $5 billion, but Netflix's stock is worth $500 a share. Sega's is about $5 a share. So Netflix could easily do an all-stock deal for Sega if they so wanted. And remember, Sega's stock is worth a 1/100th of what Netflix's stock is worth. So it should be quite easy for Netflix to go to something like, hey, our stock's worth a lot more than yours. How about we give you, I don't know, one share of Netflix for every share of Sega you own? And then Sega's people were like, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But what IPs would Netflix acquire from such a deal? What would be up for grabs? Well, Sega recently announced they was acquiring the Angry Birds developer Rovio Entertainment, so they get Angry Birds. They'll have Sonic the Hedgehog. They'll have Persona. They'll have many other IPs, but they're some of the bigger ones that I want to talk about. And Netflix needs those those huge IPs to keep going. Plus, Netflix has announced that they have a partnership with Sega for Sonic Prime Dash coming in July, later this month. So yeah, I do think that this would be a good deal for both Netflix and Sega. Whether what happens though remains to be seen, because Sega has said they want to remain independent. But as we all know, money talks, and if they offer the right deal, they will sell. That's just business. If you offer the right deal, you will sell. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. I've been Ethan, and I'm signing out. Peace.